Mom, why'd you not remove my clothes from the washing line? There were clothes that I needed to wear this weekend. Well, I took my son's clothes. As for yourself, that's not my problem. You should pay attention to things that happen in your household. I won't be able to help you forever, you know. If you want to know what will ruin your marriage, it's your laziness. Look, I get that you're my mother-in-law, but that doesn't mean that you get to mistreat me. I'm tired of having you mistreat me. Keep on going. Don't forget that this is my house. You left your own house. I'll tell your son to put you into an old age home. You see? You do not respect me. You don't want to learn. Before I started living here, you had no problem keeping the house clean. I wouldn't have time to clean the house if I didn't have to run errands for you 24/7 because you can't drive. I have no idea what's wrong with public transport. You've grown confident, my dear. Do not forget that you have no job. My son takes care of you. He would sooner kick you out than kick his own mother out. All I was saying is that you could have taken my clothes off the washing line. I would have done the same for you. We live in the same house. Therefore, we should help each other. Give me that $100 that I saw in your wallet. I need to go into town and buy herbs. I can give you half. I need to use the rest to pay for my editing software. The license has expired. I don't get why you spend all day on the computer, as if it brings anything to this house. I'm a graphic designer. Oh, really? How much money are you making? You never want to say how much because you're not making any money. Luckily, my son is kind enough to allow you to continue with your little hobby. I think he should ban you from working. He provides for you. Your job should be able to take care of his home. I take care of my husband. I make sure he comes home to a clean house and that there's warm food for him at the table every day. But nothing's ever good enough. You know what? Get the money that you need from your son because I've decided that I don't want to help you. But I need to buy my herbs. We need them to make sure that our food is tasty and healthy. Everyone hates those things. They're overpriced and overrated. I need to make actual money, not spend it, you know. Speaking of, we need to cut out at least 20% on bills. There are a lot of useless appliances in this house that we need to stop using. My son is not so poor that he can't afford some extra bills. You do know that we're on a mortgage, right? We need to make the monthly payment and also save for the future. You're incredibly annoying and loud. You want to have an opinion on everything, and it's very annoying. You know, if you're not careful, then Layla will be my new daughter-in-law soon. Have you seen her these days? She's glowing and so polite. I'm sure she would give my son kids, and she would take care of his home. Then get him married to her then. Chill, I was just joking. Despite what you think, I don't hate you. I just need you to do better. I'm your mother-in-law, and if you take care of me, then you'll get blessings in your life. Do you understand that? Sure, mother-in-law. Hey, love.
Hi, my darling. Is everything okay at home?
Yes, everything's okay. I've just gotten a letter from the bank.
Oh no, did we miss a payment?
No, we didn't miss the payment. The house is officially paid off.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, I did tell you that choosing a higher monthly repayment definitely helps to avoid crazy interest in the end. We need to celebrate.
Make a reservation at your favorite restaurant.
Awesome! Reservation for 3 coming right up.
Oh, you're including Mom? I didn't think you'd want her there.
Of course I should include her. She can celebrate with us. It's a very important milestone that we're reaching, and we have to include her. Now that we've gotten the mortgage out of the way, we could start working on our baby.
Perfect. Hi, can you go along with Mom? I have to finish up some things at work.
That's not a problem. See you later. Hey, where'd you sleep last night? I called the office and you were nowhere to be found.
Gosh, you always nag me.
Is there another woman?
I went out. Do I have to let you put a tracker on me as well? If you don't like what I'm doing, then leave.
So just because the mortgage is paid off, you've now changed your tune? I don't know what you and your mother have been lying to each other about, but I'm going nowhere. You will tell me where you are if you can't come home at night. I'm your wife.
I don't have time to deal with this.
Your mother's trying to kick me out.
And what does that have to do with me?
You cannot seriously be telling me that. I'm your wife, and your mom is kicking me out. Will you let her do that to me?
Just leave, Fiona.
Wow, it's a sad day when my own husband will not take my side. She's calling me names and telling me that I'm a freeloader. It's not fair. I've also been contributing with my salary.
Leave. Do not make a scene. I paid the mortgage, so the house does not belong to you.
Okay, I'll leave, but if you think that this will be the last you hear from me, then you're truly deranged.
I told you that one day you'd leave this house, but you didn't believe me.
Your son has no right to allow you to kick me out.
Yet, you're out of this house and I live here. We've already gotten a replacement for you. And I must say, she's doing a good job cleaning your bedroom, which will soon be hers.
What do you mean?
Your husband found a Layla, a woman worthy of him. He'll give you some money to survive for a while, of course, but it won't be for a long time. Oh, and he told me that you two signed a prenup. You're dumber than you look, I must say.
If you think you'll get away with this, then you're terribly mistaken. That house is mine. I contributed to the mortgage.
No, you did not.
I paid 100% of it. Despite what your son said, my salary went to the mortgage while he took care of some small things because he doesn't earn as much as me. He obviously made himself look like the breadwinner, as a show to you.
And I let him for his tiny, fragile ego, even though you two made me work like a slave as if I don't contribute to anything in this house.
Now you're making things up. Hi, Rena.
Hi, how have you been?
A mess. Well, as we discussed in your emails, we just need to present a few documents and get the court order to evict them from the house. Everything should be ready by tomorrow. Thank goodness I signed a prenup when I got married. Otherwise, I'd be crying right now.
Good thing you had me as a lawyer to advise you. These days, love is not enough for a relationship. You should protect your assets because you never know what your partner could be planning.
Yes, what my partner was planning was to let his younger girlfriend, which I'm sure his mom got for him, to move in with him as soon as I moved out. Don't worry, the process is simple. He has no right to be in that house. I can't wait to see his face when I kick all three of them out. We'll let you know when everything's ready.
You should come and fetch the rest of your things.
I'm not entering that house while you still live in it with your son's floozy.
That is his future wife I got for him. She's better than you in every aspect. She's more beautiful and obedient.
That's all you care about because you guys used me to pay off the mortgage. I hope that it was worth it, betraying me like that.
My dear, I owe you no loyalty. My son is so much happier with her.
He's been wanting to leave you for a long time.
It was such a nice surprise when you told us that the mortgage was paid off. Now it's time for divorce, where you'll not get anything from my son.
He can keep his coins. I have a job, and I can take care of myself.
That's a hobby, not a job.
Keep telling yourself that. It's a remote job. Even if I don't have to work at an office every day, I still get paid. And it's so much more than your son gets. And without having to take care of you, my life is only going to improve from now on.
Keep dreaming.
And tell your son that he has my number. He doesn't have to be a coward and send you to fight his battles. I'm coming to your house later on today with my lawyer to discuss our separation. Please be there or send your crony, I don't care. And that new girlfriend of yours better not show her face in my presence. I haven't been able to release the anger I feel from your betrayal yet. I will not be responsible for what I do to her.
Yes, ma'am. I cannot wait till I have you out of my life. You nag me day and night. Even when we're separating, you still have demands.
I'm allowed to have demands. You and your mother have silenced me for far too long. I'll be coming with my lawyer at 7 p.m. I hope that you've already informed your lawyer so we can get this over and done with.
Yes, no problem. What you did is illegal. I'm the one who paid that mortgage.
No, you're not. Did you really think I was that dumb? I made sure that everything was in my name from the first day that I started paying for it. My older sister once got married to someone, worked hard, and bought the property, then ended up losing everything because she didn't protect her assets. I learned from her. I was silent for all those years because I loved you. And I didn't mind that people thought you were the breadwinner. All that to protect your fragile ego.
So you decided to kick us all out of the house without warning.
Your mom didn't give me a warning either. She just decided to throw me out, and you didn't stop her when you should have. It's my house, and I did tell you that you were not gonna get away with it. You can go stay at your mother's house, but it would be a cold day in hell before I let another woman stay in this house that she didn't work for. This is pretty much my life's work, the biggest and most important thing that I've ever bought. There's no way I was gonna give it up to you and your mom. I knew that she wanted me out a long time ago, but I had no idea that you were also plotting with her.
I'll fight you and get the house which is mine. Everything was in my name. I made the payments. I don't understand how you managed to do this.
Let me explain it to you in layman's terms. It was my money. I'm the one who signed the mortgage, and I have proof. Therefore, the house is in my name. I let you think that it was yours for the sake of peace. I didn't know you were waiting to stab me in the back.
It's not right. I will get my house back. Even if you want, who do you think will marry you now? People are laughing at you because a young woman managed to take your place. You've gotten so unattractive over the years. I used to be ashamed to call you my wife.
I'm sure it was the hardest job of your life, pretending to be a good person, just so that you could get my house, but alas, you wasted years of your life. How does it feel to be back at your mother's house? I wonder how long your girlfriend will last.
I don't intend to stay down for too long, so don't celebrate. I'll buy my own house and have a beautiful family with her.
I wish you the best of luck then. Hi, Fiona. Samantha, what's wrong? I saw that you recently started working with Mr. Lorenzo's company. Okay, I heard that there are vacancies there. I was hoping that you would get Alex a job. Why? What happened to his old job? The company went bankrupt and he was one of the first to be let go. His wife is pregnant now. I have to use my savings to support them, but those savings are for my retirement. He'll have to apply for the job like a regular person. I'm sorry. Mr. Lorenzo is a client of mine. I don't have any power in his company. He already did, but the problem is that he doesn't have experience in event management. He is willing to work very hard, though. I'm sorry, but I can't do anything. I have to support him, and it's not easy. We're practically living on top of each other in this house. I see that he's still sending his mom to do his dirty work for him. I'll have to tell you once again that I cannot get him a job. You don't even have pity for me? But I used to be your mother-in-law. Our families used to be one. I wonder what your mother would say if she knew you were turning me away. She would say good riddance. Please delete my number and tell your son to as well. Very well. But you'll see that your life will not go well. It's not a good thing to refuse to help elders. After what you did to me, I owe you nothing. You're right, this is personal. You two tried to cheat me out of my own house, and now you're begging me for help. Karma works fast. Alex and his wife Layla are still living with Samantha. Samantha can't abuse Layla as she used to me, because Layla's parents are very respected in the church. As far as I know, Alex is working, but every time I see him, he looks homeless. I avoid him, of course. I'm living peacefully in my house, where no one tells me what to do or mistreats me.